had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats are warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
Do you look anything like military?
Box 2. Jones well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was taking out the look. This beast's being stuck in the penal base.
Trigger eliminated a target. Looks like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Suck on this. They hit me, but I'm still blind. Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, Bono.
On your ass!
Painted in my sight. Not good.
Target hit.
Move in! Missile in the air!
Spare 15 launching missile. An S2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Jackpot. Trigger's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Chaff and flares are low.
Trigger is quietly plugging away. Think you're the only thing you want to get it.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
What's your thing? Spin it! Enemy missile inbound. It's evading.
2 minutes remaining.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign. Enemy has a lock.
I've got you right where I want you.
Look at that oil. Just burn up the sea. Rear 15, they've got a lock on you.
Target down.
Enemy got away. Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Spare 15 missile away. Vehicle down.
Missile in the air. Heads up.
AA gun down.
Bandit away. Firing.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Baby, continuing attack. Enemy has a lock.
Vehicle down.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock?
Sounds like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Nothing but sand and rocks. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Locked. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Run out. I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Target is down. Well done. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up counter-aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog. More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Column of smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that ballistic offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
He's too quick. Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn cow for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Missile launched.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. How about some primo jet fuel?
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
They shot at! What is this bullshit? Enemy is locked on.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Fire on, Trigger.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Move!
Missile away.
Nice kill, Trigger.
Missile.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
Missile.
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Missile.
Launch the bandit on your tail!
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Shoot the bandits off. Even they can't see any dust. Just like regular clouds. Easy to lose your lock in there.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Damn, I'm targeted.
Missile.
Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Caution.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
Missile.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger. UAV down. Was that Trigger?
Alright, we might just get out of this alive.
Don't tell me you're taking out drones for your squadron now, are you? They're not your friends. They're convicts just like you. Just worry about saving your own skin. You listening, Trigger? Target the tankers. The other idiots have their hands full with the drones. Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs first.
3 minutes remaining.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Caution. Pull up.
Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this Trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
I just leave him to it.
Missile. Caution.
Spare 15, launching missile. You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards the Rouge Quarry. Time's running out. Find them.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way. I ain't losing to no drone.
Caution.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Missile.
On your ass.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
Spare 15, stay within the operation area.
Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, you're hit.
Missile.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Caution.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.